Hey, my elevators. This is Elle Beecham, owner, creator, and founder of the Elevate Movement, which is a naturopathic approach to healing and mental health. So, of course, I'm in the car and I'm on my way to the plantation, but I wanted to drop and deposit a nugget. A lot of times when we deal with people, subconsciously, meaning knowingly or maybe even unknowingly, we put a lot of responsibility on the other person to complete, feel, satisfy, give us some things that we need, maybe don't have, don't come with. And granted, I understand that people say all the time that this is the benefit of relationship. This is the perk or incentive in being in a relationship. What I don't have, I go and get it or seek it from somebody else. While that's true, these are unspoken expectations, and it's really no one's responsibility but yours. So if you need validation, however that looks for you, it's up to you to start affirming yourself. It's up to you to feel that hole or that need that you have, because it's yours. You cannot give what you need, want, and desire to somebody else. Like, you just can't do it. If you need affection, if you need time, if you need attention, if you need compliments, like, you're either going to do one or two things. You're either going to go and find somebody who can cater to you and give all of those things to you, or you find a way to start filling your own cup up, because not at every juncture in your life will you have somebody to do that. So what do you do when you don't have that? Do you go without, or do you take matters and responsibility into your own hands and fulfill those things yourself? It's a whole lot of projection that's going on in relationships. I lack this, or I want this, and I meet you and I'm expecting for you to give it to me. Well, that's one side of it. But if this person is not doing that, then what's wrong with you creating the situations with the person of your choice to get those things? So if it's intimacy, if it's dates, if it's sex, whatever it is, meet the need yourself, or the person that you're dealing with, be okay if they can or cannot. All I'm saying is that we cannot expect for others in our lives to meet all of these needs. Like, it's impossible. And if you have communication, or if you got like a sound mind and y'all are able to communicate, and have like adult conversations, you can go from politics to, relationships, you can go talk finances, you can talk business. But let's just say this person is not as sexual as you want them to be. Then maybe that's an area of opportunity. You either work with them, but what we can't do is make them be something that they are not. If it's a void that I have, I can't put it on somebody else to give it to me. Like, that's just not fair in relationships. And we do it all the time. Subconsciously and unknowingly, we're like, you meet people to fill all of these holes and voids within us. That's not the case. Like, you can't expect for people that you meet to always show up the way you need them to. They may have an off day. They may have a day where they don't want to. They may have a day where they just don't have it in them to do it. Or the bottom line is that may not be the type of person that they are. It doesn't make them a bad person, but you, being on the other side of that, get to decide, is this a person that I can deal with because I'm not getting X, Y, and Z from them? Because in relationship, your person does compliment you. But what if they're not complimenting you in the areas that you feel like they should be complimenting you? Then you have a choice. So you're faced with a dilemma. And the dilemma is, do I see enough good in this person? See, oftentimes we focus on what we don't have and what this person doesn't do and how this person isn't da-da-da-da-da. Don't do that. Like, if you go in a situation with, how can this person, enhance who I currently am today? Can I learn from this person? Can I enjoy this person's company? Do I enjoy them sexually? Do I enjoy them intimately? Like, am I forcing them to show me affection? Is this a natural thing? If it's not a natural thing, and in your mind you're saying like, dang, who raised you, dogs? Like, who didn't love you properly? Because you don't know how to just love or be intimate and, you know, create like this level of romance between us without even being in the bed, then that's another thought. Like, you have to have that conversation with yourself. Is this enough for me to stay here? But the purpose of the video is to say, we got to stop giving people our stuff. If you need affection and this is a big thing for you, and this person is not doing it for you, or this person isn't giving it to you, then you have to decide, like, can I continue to do this? Do their other good things that they have, like their other perks, like their other incentives, like their other traits, attributes, like, are these things good enough for me to stay? And we definitely have to consider all of these things. Like, it's a full picture. So many times we think about people and the what they don't have and the lack and all of this, but we never think about, well, how can this person enhance my plate? How can they add to me? How can they bring value? Like, what can I gain from them? Like, we always tear people apart when it's a negative thing, whether it's sex, whether it's finances, whether it's appearance, whether it's health, the way they dress, romance, intimacy, affection. We're always looking for the reason, you know, to throw somebody away or whatever. So I just want to encourage us to look at our expectations. Sometimes most of the time they're unspoken. We expect for people to know how to love us. We expect for people to already get it, and they've never dated in us, which is not fair. So with that, you got to look at all the things. Can I date this person in the current state that they are in? Do I have realistic expectations? Is this a my thing, or am I projecting my stuff onto them, expecting for them to fill my hole and my gaps? See, a lot of times in relationship, that's what we feel like. We feel like our person is supposed to complete us. Now, baby, you're not supposed to be 50% looking for the other 50. You're supposed to be 100%, meaning you firing on all cylinders anyway. And anything somebody brings to the table to you is an added bonus. So until my next video, elevators, you guys have a great day. Today is Wednesday, I believe. Yep, today is Wednesday. Have a winning Wednesday. Like, I want everybody to win. I don't care who you are, friend, ex, co-worker. Like, I want everybody to just be out here getting it and winning, because life is already hard. We just need to try to love more. Be kind, be patient with yourself. We are all going through transition in some form or another. We're all dealing with something in some way or another. So I just encourage you to love on yourself, love on other people, you know, that you come across, so that we can elevate the frequency of this world. So until my next video, elevators, I'm out.